Okay, welcome aboard, guys. Ding, ding. Object and path. You're not sure. You're confused. Okay, foot on the accelerator. Just a touch to get him to start moving. Alright. Alright, we're heading back down to the rent house. The owner got a hold of a fencing company to do some of the fencing work. No, don't steer towards the mailbox. Steer away from it, dummy. Okay. So that officially is what I'm up to, but I'm also trying to play with... I mean, I know that Cap Metro, which is the local bus company, or the city bus company for Austin, I know that they have some service for Austin Airport, or Austin Bergstrom International Airport, for those of you who prefer a more traditional way of saying it. Yes, for those of you who remember watching the F4 or the RF4s fly over Austin. What? You never heard such thing? Yeah, you missed it. Too bad. Then again, I apparently missed when the B-52 landed. That would have been special. Have I seen B-52s flying? Yes. Was it Shreveport, Louisiana? I'm not sure if that's exactly the one, but definitely I have seen somebody working on touch and goes. Anyway, whatever, peace and harmony. So anyway, they have something called Riverside Metro, which is really just a bus stop, I think. I don't know, is it public parking there? Possibly. But what I'm really looking for is it reasonable to expect a Tesla Robotaxi to pick you up or drop you off there? Just as an alternative. I mean, I think anybody who's in the monetized YouTube land, I mean, they wouldn't worry about, they just get a Uber. Now, I've seen a Waymo there at the airport, which kind of shocked me because I thought the Waymo wouldn't be allowed to go there. But maybe they're allowing drop-offs. I don't know. But so I was just looking for the alternative, because my feeling is ABIA and Tesla aren't going to come to an agreement easily. Because if I understand it right, to use the TNC parking lot, you got to pay a $3.50 charge. Which makes some sense because the city's paying for all that parking space, whereas the cell phone lot's free. But I have a feeling that for the city of Austin, it's more like, well, how do I know that an autonomous vehicle will stop if I stand in front of it? Right? Because when it's busy, they have people out there directing traffic, so to speak, along with the pedestrian traffic. Okay, human driver foot on the accelerator. Let's see if we can wake the car up a little bit. So anyway, I'm just looking at it. As I said before, no, if you're coming to visit me, or if you're being dropped off by me, no, I can handle traffic. I've done it. Right? I think it comes down to the city of Austin not really knowing what Tesla Robotaxi is. Or it's a strange new thing. And they have the TNC treatment, which seems kind of odd to me, but what they really don't want is for you to stop in the arrivals lane and just park waiting for somebody. Right? That's why taxis get treated that way. Taxis have one lane of one section of the parking garage. That's where all the taxis go. Or where they're supposed to go, whatever it is. These guys are doing something. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean, going back to that one, as far as putting this car, BIGRAY1, into the Robotaxi fleet, I mean, Elon's basically said maybe the second half of next year, 2026. I get what he's saying, but at the same time, it would be nice if he was to open it up earlier. And the CFO guy was basically saying, well, we got to make sure there's enough tread on the tires. Supposedly you have algorithms to tell you how good the tires are. You know, you already know the state of the car. It's kind of like going back on a promise that you've already made. But I get it. I mean, there's insurance questions around that whole concept. Well, gee, Ray, what does that mean as far as your car then? Well, it still runs FSD. Right? I can still use it. I just can't do the Robotaxi that I'd want to do. But we don't even know if it would make money, right? It could be Elon's basically going like, well, I don't want to have to satisfy a bunch of people that, you know, I don't want to deal with. And there's some fairness to that. But you already promised me. Yeah. Get over it. Deal with it, dude. Do I have that in this car? No? Oh, uh-oh. Yes, it's actually 45 here. You're just too stupid to know. Okay, whatever. Install or restart. Metro Center. Whoops. That's not here though, is it? Seems like this would be off of the path. Oh, look at this little green area. Of course, it's probably partially flood control. Metro Center. Okay. So where am I? You're at Met Center. Yeah, what does that mean? Okay, it's not really where I want to be. No trespassing. No such numbers, no such luck. What is this? This is Montopolis. Oh, it's four-way stop. Yes. Good health. Ambulance. What? AMD. Veterans Administration. What? Where am I? Okay. Just afraid of not exactly where I want to be. I say no parking, but let me just get turned around. Construction entrance. Okay. Veterans Administration Outpatient Clinic. Got a whole bunch of flags here. Creative Office. Oh, we're on Heroes Way. Huh, okay. So sorry, in some ways you might say I'm just wandering around. And you certainly would have a point there. I wonder if it's supposed to be like public parking. Okay, Metro Center Drive. All right. I'll slow down to 35. What was speed limit for? I'm doing 30. You know what I didn't do in that house is I didn't check the locks for the bathrooms. Yikes. Okay, so this is Riverside. That's Ben White down there. That's where we came in. Tennis courts. Whoa. That kind of scary. Lane ends, merge right. Okay. Oh, there's a bus stop here. 271. All right. Time to get back on track, I guess. What's Doofus doing here? Okay. Get back on track. Okay, welcome back, guys. We're back on Slaughter. We're approaching, was it Winter Haven? So we should be there shortly. Okay, I'm kind of guessing he's going to park on the street. And welcome to Ashen. Did I say Ashen? Right by that red car. What? This is not a good place to park. So human driver foot on accelerator. Let's bring him up to here. All right. What? Hold in park. Okay, trips. 55.4 miles, 1 hour 15, 202.6 watt hours per mile. Okay, I've got reset trip, so that's going to throw us off. Get rid of trip, but we can use since last charge. All right, so there you go. There's your energy. Personal-wise, I was looking for Riverside Metro. which is apparently, I guess it's just a bus stop. And I was on the wrong side of 71. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. Whatever. No big deal. We can loop back and try to find it. FSD wise, so there's a couple of spots, maybe 3, where for whatever reason FSD decided we're in the inside lane, he wants to cut back to the middle lane, and in 2 cases it's the same truck. There's a guy with a flatbed truck, and FSD just wants to cut in front of him. First time is like, after the traffic cleared up, we went, and he didn't follow that much. Okay, cool. Second time, it was weird because all of a sudden, he's in the outside lane, he's coming up. We move in front of him. He moves all the way to the inside lane and goes by. But we're about to get out. I don't know. So there's stuff like that. It's kind of like, what are you doing? But it is what it is, I guess, right? Other than that, no problems with FSD. I mean, there are times when he's going slow, and I just run out of patience and put in some accelerator. Try to bring him up to speed again. And he'll hold that for a little bit, and gradually, sooner or later, he'll back off again. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. Yeah. I think we're going to settle for a B today. It's just a little weird sometimes. I mean, it's close, but it's just a little weird sometimes. So that's where we are. Hey, welcome back, guys. Time to head home. It's interesting how it's changed the way things work. Okay, whatever. It used to go a different way. I just change everything to go this way. You know, 6 one half dozen the other. Oh wow, I just put through, I guess those are branches. Oh. Yeah, car's pretty hot. Okay. Yes, that's correct. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I see what looks like a big rain cloud to my south. Well, it doesn't necessarily show up on the radar unless I'm looking at it wrong. Whatever. All right, well, you didn't see the sign, but the school zone is indeed active. But pretty sure we were going this slow because of the Corolla in front of us. Wow. I don't think the animal science barn's going there. I would say it looks like it's raining out there in Lakeway. Ugh. Yes, sir, Bob. That's the sped bus. Somebody just completed their child check. Awesomeness. It's down 90 degrees. Okay. Yes, one of those bluebirds I always saw as kind of my bus. It was kind of problematic, so I took it on for trips. I mean, when I drove, those buses were mostly only for trips. But whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's leaving us behind, isn't he? Mr. Pet Pet Corolla is leaving us behind. $2.7% more. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Oh, come on. Human driver, foot on accelerator. Oh. All of a sudden you slowed way down. 372. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm sure FSD and Tesla's happy about being slowed down. What? 35? Where'd you get 35 from? Oh, it is 35. Yes, right. All right, switch over. All right. Welcome back, guys. Countered a bunch of slow traffic. Countered several people who were just being idiots with their accelerators. Whether it's gas or diesel, it doesn't matter, right? Had a pickup that came up who boom, 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 boom. Then he made this big acceleration, moved into the inside lane. FSD wanted to go to the inside lane, but he made a big acceleration to go to the inside lane. So I better wait for him to go by. Meantime, he's sitting there going like, I'm waiting for you to get in front of me. I'd rather you get the ticket than me. Yeah, that's okay. We'd rather you get the ticket. Thank you. Finally, he got the hint and took off, but it took him so long. Right? And there was some guy pulling a trailer with a golf cart on it, and he was just switching back and forth through lanes like, oh, I'm in a big rush. Well, I see the deer here to make sure I have to chase them away. Whoops. Yeah, you could have just turned onto the driveway. Or you could back out of it because you're a dummy. It's going to be one of those days. Where are you going now? What? He's correcting his mistake. For what that's worth. Okay, a little foot to the accelerator, get him close to the door. All right. Where are we? Trips. 52.3 miles, 1 hour 16, 229.2 watt hours per mile. Since last charge, no. Yes. Since last charge, oh my goodness. 125.0 miles, 28.1 kilowatt hours, 224.7 watt hours per mile. Okay, there you go. Not bad. Yeah, what else do you have to say? Oh, so switching away from the energy, switching back to traffic. I mean, it's just normal stuff, right? Some people are going like, no, get away because I'm going through fast. And sometimes they actually mean it. Sometimes they're just making it up. Then there's other people up in front of us that are going like, what? I'm on a highway. What am I doing on a highway? I didn't plan to be here. Yeah. Whatever. Peace and harmony. We survived. No, nothing bad happened. I think I said before I was looking at a bee. Let's stick with the bee. It's really good almost all the time, but those few times when it's not so great. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. And the stupid camera mount, although it's still moving a little bit, it's somewhat stable at the moment. So that's the good news there.